last time what we spoke about was that to be spiritual, to be enlightened, you don't have to worry about whether you're following God, you believe in God, you don't believe in God. I think we mentioned about the scientific process of spiritualism, no? And I want to talk about a very interesting book today. The name is Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. Now, if you look at these three words, and that's why I put emphasis on it, Vigyan would be science. No? Bhairav is, as we know, Shiv or God. And Tantra is a technique. Now, this, as per whatever recorded history, it goes back to over again 3,000 plus years, and maybe much before that, because it would have got transmitted by word of mouth. So we're already talking about thousands of years back about the scientific technique of attaining enlightenment or spiritualism or being one with divinity, whatever you call it. So it's not something new that we're talking of, that this is a scientific process. So let me read out something from this interesting book that I have here, the Book of Secrets. And interestingly enough, this was the interpretation of Bhairav Tantra by Osho. And he mentions in the beginning how to be in the present. And Shiva doesn't say anything about it. He simply gives a technique, you do it, and suddenly you find you are here and now. And your being and here now is truth. And your being here and now is freedom. And your being and here and now is nirvana. Shiv does not say anything. He gives a technique. Shiv, Adi Yogi, or the first yogi, or God, or the way we look at him as Mahadev, the God of Goddess, he's also just giving a technique. And there are a lot of people who say that the 112 techniques that is mentioned in Vigyan Bhairav Tantra are the only way. Beyond those ways, you don't find any other technique which would fit into for meditation. Very interesting. All the techniques of meditation I've gone through, I've seen, and somewhere I find a route to one of these 112. Are we supposed to know all the 112 techniques of meditation? No. Even if you know one, it's enough. But broadly, 112 techniques have been mentioned, given. They're just techniques. Now, are they simple? Are they difficult? Can anybody do it? The answer is yes, it's a technique, it's a tool. Anybody who wants to practice a tool, pick it up, get good at it, can do it. Is there any prerequisite for it? A tool can be used by anybody, I think. Now, if I look at the first sutra of this Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, it's again very interesting. It's a question actually from where it starts. And the question is, Devi, I think the goddess, asks Shiv, the god, "Oh Shiv, what is your reality? What is this wonder-filled universe? What constitutes seed? Who centers the universal wheel? What is life beyond from pervading forms? How we may enter it fully above space and time? Names and descriptions, let my doubts be cleared." Unbelievable, no? If you listen to the question and you think that we're talking of, as a recorded history is over 3,000 years, and this is much more beyond that, maybe 8,000-10,000 years, maybe beyond that. Look at the question again from where it starts, and how many of us would we be able to understand this scientific bent of mind of asking a question, which in the form of Devi asks Shiv, the god. Listen to it again. "Oh Shiv, what is your reality?" I think, God, what's your reality? Then, what is this wonder-filled universe? What exactly it is? What constitutes seed? Who centers the universal wheel? What is this life beyond form, pervading forms? How may we enter it fully above space and time? Names and description. Let my doubts be cleared. 112 techniques. Scientific process, any technique that suits you can take you to these. And the Adi Yogi Shiv does not answer this question. He just gives techniques. I leave this thought with you here because the entire thinking that we want to move forward is that spiritualism is a scientific process. I'm trying to look at books, I'm trying to look at theories, I'm trying to look at documents which puts it like that, demystifies the mysticism behind spiritualism. And we shall take each of these points one by one as we go further. But let's debate this, let's discuss this, because as we have always believed in the Eastern philosophy, there's nothing that we should accept without a debate, without a philosophy, a check, without understanding what it means, without questioning how it goes. Let's do that as we progress further. Is spiritualism a scientific process? And can we all attain enlightenment irrespective of who we are?